Yesterday, at the end of the satsang, you said something I did not quite hear correctly. You spoke of a lady in the US who died, but it was not suicide, it was a courage death, you said.
Yes.
Did you speak of euthanasia? What is your opinion on choosing the time of death in the face of an incurable disease with a lot of suffering?
Yeah. When the body is not cooperating, if the doctor said, in spite of this ventilator, body is not going to survive for longer time, at that time, instead of prolonging consciousness, the body is not cooperating, and when, according to medical science, opinion of the doctor, survival chances are rare or impossible. So instead of prolonging the life through ventilator, better it should be go away. And that courage is required. That I talk about the lady who has executed her will when she was sick. And she knows body is not going to survive for longer time. And she declared in her will that if body is not cooperating, and if doctor is sure that body is not going to be survive for longer time, so instead of prolonging the life through ventilator, they can remove ventilator, allow the body goes smoothly. So that will she executes that reversal. She is not a spiritual lady, but I had taken some lesson from that lady that we are having a lot of attachment with the body, lot of attraction with the body. Though we are knowing medical science is not enough to survive longer time of the body, then one should take decision. Instead of prolonging the life, in that case, they should declare that I should have to leave the body. Why this? It is not suicide, but spirituality help you to have courage, because body is not our identity that you know. So unnecessary prolonging a life with on ventilator is meaningless. So at that same time, there should be courage to accept the reality. Reality is that the holder of the body is not formless, is formless. There is no form. Holder of the body, it is called Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. Body is external cover, which is functioned by mind, ego, intellect. Of course, when there is imbalance in the five elements, there is imbalance in the body also. And then age factor is there, some disease factor is there. So in that case, one should take decision instead of prolonging unnecessary this consciousness of this body or something, that life of the body. It should be confirmed. Yes, okay. If doctor says that it is not possible, forget it. The idea behind that, the principle behind that, when the medical science declare that it is not possible, it is impossible to prolong this life, then one should have to take decision. Like that lady executed will that I don't want to prolong life, it is impossible to survive longer time. So that is that atmosphere, that courage creates through the spirituality. So though you have got attachment with the body, love with the body, but if it body is not usable or it is not prolonging for longer time, then you should take decision. Okay, I don't want to live this life, longer life, like that. So here is not suicide, nothing is there. So the principle that spiritual courage you must have. But I am at the same time telling you, through meditation, I find that so many incurable diseases also cured. The second part of this one. So I found that many cases, if you got strong belief, if you got strong spiritual power, through meditation, through your willpower, you can cure entire body. That power is energy with you. This is the second part. So not to take the negative part of the body. So that can be happen, and this is some. I mean, put in some cases also. Some incurable disease also cured with the meditation and with the grace of that inner masters. It can be also happen. But here we have to give the principle that you must have courage to accept whatever happening to the body. It may be go away, it may be survive. I am not concerned with the body because body is not identity at all. That principle established within you, that courage to accept the reality established within you through meditation, through spirituality. And for which you have to identify yourself. You must have conviction. Yes, whatever happened to the body, I am not concerned with the body. No doubt, we are taking a lot of care and then lot of effort may you do it, particularly medical effort, any effort. But it is said, it is impossible. Why to prolong long? Oh, forget it. Because body is not my identity at all. If it is not cooperating, it is impossible in this medical science. So that is said in will that if it is impossible, don't prolong my life on a ventilator. Remove the ventilator. So this is the courage you are getting. So principle behind is body attachment dissolves. Attraction of the world dissolves. Though you are holding your body, though you remain in the body with the human form, the body form, you are doing all the duties, you are doing all jobs, but there is no attachment with the body, there is no love and affection with the body. Not even that, no love and affection with the body related any relations. That happens. So, idea behind that, so attachment with the body is reduced or dissolves, though you are doing your all duties. Okay, any question?
Yes. Dear Maharaj, sometimes you say, how were you before you were born?
Yeah.
The answer is, I don't know. I don't know is the correct. Can you say something about this?
Yes, when you say I don't know, I'm giving the simple example that when you are alone in the house, somebody knocked door, you say, anybody is there? You say, nobody is there. When you say nobody is there, that means the person who is replying nobody is there, he is there. Similarly, when you ask question, how you are prior to beingness, I don't know. That means in that question, that answer, you are saying, I am not in any form, my presence is there, but invisible presence was there. Or say same thing, after leaving your body, how you will be? So I don't know. The same answer. That I don't know means I am not in any form, I am formless. Because of body I am feel form with form, but I am not formless, therefore my presence is there, but with any form, without any experience, without any experiencer, without any consciousness. That is the reply, the real answer behind that. Is it clear?
Let me see if you say something. No more questions at the moment.
So these are the general questions. One thing, you must know your importance. Your individual presence has got exceptional importance. Not an external matter. God, Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master, etc. All these names given to the holder of the body, and holder of the body is formless. It is just beyond experience. There is no experiencer. It is just I. When you try to find out within the body, it is just a glimpses of I is there. And that I, glimpse of I, to consciousness only. So if there is no consciousness in the body, if there is no awareness of the body, then there is no any witness. Along with the body, everything will disappear. Your all requirement, all needs, all attachment, all relation. So nobody else, my brother, my sister, my father, my God, my master, all this relation form within the body form. If the body form disappears, no relations are there. No requirements are there. Even God, what is the God? What is the master? Nothing is there. So all these relations wrap around your consciousness, body consciousness. That you have to identify. Then, though you are holding the body, though you are living with the body, You remain unconcerned, and therefore you are not afraid of the death. There is a fearless life because body is not my identity at all. It is belong to 5 elements. No. And for which again I am repeating again and again. So all this question will be cleared through meditation. For meditation, through meditation, purification takes place, cleanliness takes place, and then entire reality will be open with you, and you will yourself self-realization. It is called self-realization, self-enlightenment. That is that power with you. You are not using your power. You are not knowing your importance. You have got prime importance, exceptional importance. You have got tremendous energy, but you are not using that energy. You depend upon somebody else, either master, either God. Okay, master is there. Master is inviting attention of the individual listener within you that you are ultimate truth. You must have believe it. It is reality. A placing before your reality. Master placing your reality before you. You are not accepting because you have got so much attachment with the body. And a dry discussion of the spirituality will be meaningless. So meditation is the base foundation of spiritual knowledge and spiritual conviction. Because you have got tremendous importance, don't neglect your importance in this world. You are not body, you are not body, you are not going to remain body. Keep in mind all this reality. So don't take it casually. Okay, I learned from the. You need not go to anywhere in the world. Master is not separate from you. The speaker within his body and listener within your body is one and the same. Master is given name to the body only. Behind the body, it is a exceptional energy is there. The energy, the ultimate truth called Master, Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God. That you are. But you are underestimating yourself, therefore, how it will happen? You are dependent upon somebody else. Not to depend, you are independent. You can stand on your own feet, you can do it. You must have courage to accept the reality. And for to have this courage, you must have to undergo the meditation. Yesterday I told regarding how to undergo the meditation. Any special question?
No question.
So stick up with the principle. There's nothing wrong with you. It is very, very, very simple thing. The holder of the body, the listener from your body is ultimate truth, is the final truth. He itself is a master. Master is not separate from you. But you are, because of lack of conviction, lack of confidence, you are again have a temptation to go here and there. You need not take out to anywhere in the world. You be with you all the time. You hammer yourself with Am Brahmasmi or whatever mantra given to you. So that mantra, hammer all the time because the spirit is very sensitive. If you have continuous hammer it, it will impress it and reflex accordingly. The nature of the spirit. If you go continuous torturing it, yes, you are Brahman, you are Brahman. Then it will come with a reality. Yes, so that I am that. So Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master is not separate from you. Again and I repeat the same thing. But you must have courage to accept the reality. And at the same time, not to neglect your body. Take care of your body. And not to take literal meaning what I say, what I have to convey, that is most important. Be practical in the life. Do your duties. What is human body requires all duties. You can do your duties. Employment is there. So parents caretaking is there. So many responsibilities there. You can do its responsibility. Not to neglect your human responsibility. But at the same time, try to identify yourself. You accept the entire thing with courage. You read books, but while reading books, you try to find out yourself inside. It is very simple, there is no complication there, not to trace your mind. Mind, ego, intellect is also functioning parts. But mind is very crazy. It is creating problem, trying to divert you from the reality. So be aware with the mind. Mind is not bad, but how to control your mind, that is up to you. And mind is separate from you. There was no mind prior to mind, ego, intellect, not there prior to beingness or prior to consciousness. After leaving body, mind, ego, intellect disappears along with the body. No memory remains. Even I am something that memory also dissolves. Anything?
Yes, the question is there. Dear Maharaj, I have heard that one must give up the search for enlightenment in order for final conviction to occur. Is there any way to predict what must happen prior to conviction happening? I see so many long-term seekers without conviction that I wonder if maybe it is best to simply surrender to life, accepting unconditionally whatever desire comes through. Thank you for these sessions, as I feel my connection to you be the highest form of sadhana. Jai Guru, and thank you.
Conviction is supposed to be spontaneous. Because one principle is that you accept Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master is not separate from you. So that conviction is required, and for which you have to undergo the meditation. It's a very simple thing. Other thing, there are so many words, spiritual words, not to attach me to so many, not to engage with so many spiritual words. And keep in mind that except your selfless self, nothing is there. Regarding you talking sadhana, sadhana means just to try to identify. It is called self-realization. Except your selfless, nothing is there. So it is up to you how you got willpower or strength or courage to accept the reality. Reality makes you your selfless. There is no reality. You are ultimate truth. That reality you have to accept it, and it is open fact. Even if you think intellectually, body is not your identity. Body you are totally basically formless. Prior to consciousness or beingness, you are formless. After living, you will be formless. That reality you have to accept it. Very simple thing. And that meditation will clear all these problems, and all the answers will get from you yourself. You need not to, you don't need to go have any question, because all questions answer within you. But you have to be very, very close with your selfless self. The invisible searcher, invisible questioner within you, it is ultimate truth. It's also master. That's master. It's a last devotion we call Atma Nivedana Bhakti. Self-dialogues, self-question. In the last devotion, the disciple asking the question to the master, master replying the answer. The disciple and master with both are within yourself. That's like I'll give an example like Eklavya. Eklavya, when a master refused to give the art of archery to make him disciple. But with the great faith and confidence, he prepared the statue of martyrs, and he learned that art of archery in such a way that it is not taught by anybody else in the world. That means your selfless self-master is having tremendous power, but you are not giving importance to your own master. You are searching this master, that master, that master. Why to go here? So many masters. And master says that except yourself, nothing is there. So you approach your own master within you, holder of the body, listener of the lectures, spiritual knowledge, readers of spiritual knowledge. That invisible master within it is have tremendous power. And you get all reply from him. But you have to please that inner master within you. You may say it is duality. It is not duality. Just for informing, I am using so many words. Because when I am talking something, I have to take ego that I am somebody else and you are somebody else. As a matter of fact, there is no difference between you and me. But when I am talking as a master, I have to take the ego. And I am talking something, I am teaching something. The teacher and student, there is no difference. So your teacher, your master, your student, your disciple. And for which, again I am repeating that meditation is the best meditation foundation. So all reply will get from within yourself itself. Okay.